Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 Frankenmuth Mega Farm Project episode 131. Uh, while just checking in on things before the episode, I noticed that the horses are out of food, but they're still 100% healthy. So I am just going to sell them now rather than feed them again, which is going to take a bit, but yep. And then we can sell the horse barn and everything else. We're only 400 short of the max price on these guys, so we might as well just sell them. The plan for this episode is actually to just keep pushing through. I was checking on things and I got there and thought I better just pop in and start doing this. So the bakeries seem okay, although the strawberries are rather low. So I'm wondering about that. Do I have like strawberries selling in one of these? They're like out of space. Okay. We're distributing just fine. Distributing just fine. Okay. Yeah. So we're just using a lot of strawberries at the moment. All right. Oh, it's probably because we got 3 bakeries rolling, but they're still actually holding up. So that's fine. We can roll those bakeries until we run out of flour. We can roll the cakes until we run out of milk or sugar. And once we're done with the cakes, we're not going to have any need for the eggs anymore, I think. So that'll be that. We'll probably get some more manure in over there. We might as well visit the cement factory and get the rocks pushed in. Again. That does produce profit. Okay. So that's done. Yep. All right. Let's get out to the biogas plants and see what all we can do here. I think we need to... I guess I could have done a better job here as far as coming over here goes. Now, I don't remember, but I think we might be out of sugar beet. But I bet we have a little bit of manure left over. Okay, we got 28k sugar beet. Is that gonna get us all the way, yeah, all the way to the top? Yeah, the plan is just to keep pushing through and sell things as they become unnecessary. Guess we'll always have a little bit of manure until we actually sell the pigs. We're not really going to do that until they either become at their top value, or if they become out of pig food. We're not creating pig food anymore, so it's all about what's in the silo. So we're just going to get all these things filled up, and I'll come back to you when we're ready to move on. Looking through more of these to see if there's anything that desperately needs a fill. I'm going to wait until that corn's down quite a bit before I bother going to get the corn. Planks are good. Dairy's as dairy's going to get. Activate that to push through. Yeah, this is all right. Grain mill hasn't touched much. Grapes are just gonna go. Already checked on those guys. All right, we're out of sunflowers. We could get another 10k canola in, at least to that one. Potatoes don't need anything yet. I think all we've got is parsnips, so we could roll 40k parsnips into that thing. Maybe looking at the end of lift this up a little bit. Put, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120 That's it on red beets. Wow. Just barely. Well, we've got a few parsnips as well. Not sure what the deal with that is, but all right, we don't have any more in here. Move this guy around. I'm going to roll this guy around to the potatoes, and we're going to make the potatoes more of a self-serve operation. Oh, except for that. Man. That's a bit of annoyingness. Alright, we can jump into November now. We sold all the milk, as far as I know. Now we're just letting that process through, although that one dairy, man, we wasted a lot of milk on that dairy by putting it in range of the extension, which just kind of sucks, because I don't think we're going to get through all that milk. We've definitely got multiple months worth of, oh cool, more rain and whatnot. Got multiple months of this stuff. I don't know why I couldn't click on that before. Multiple months worth of wood in the wood. And man, I am just not really there. Finally get the thing open. We can get our back end down. Oh, we're gonna have to detach and pick up the top one. Thing can only grab one at a time, apparently. We do want to get that little pine tree in there, but that can wait. There we go. Need a stronger yarder. These would really benefit from a yarder, but they're 2 kilotons above the limit for the biggest yarder out there. Unless there's a new yarder I haven't seen. What the green is. It must be a bizarre reflection off the forwarder. Looking on green, not bad actually. Yeah, those all take the same amount of time. Alright, we're gonna get going on this stuff. And we're really close to being done with sugar beet entirely. But not quite. I'm trying to think what else there is to do here. I think I can go get the corn. This is the best month to sell corn. January. I don't know if we're going to sell it or not. I think we have more corn. Yeah, we have more corn in that silo. On top of the corn in the other silo. But if we can empty the corn out of the other silo, then all that's left will be of pig food and straw. Eventually it'll just be straw. And once it's just straw, we'll sell the straw and the pigs and the pig farm itself. And we'll run the biogas plants out of whatever remaining bits they have and sell them as well. And then it'll just be Production Village 2 and Production Village until that's out of, so we run through all of the cotton. When the cotton's gone, we're going to sell all the sheep and run those things out of, we'll run the spinneries out of wool, and then we can ditch the spinneries, and then tailor shops can go down soon after. So just pig food, straw, and corn. Corn will fit all in here, so pretty soon, yeah, it's just going to be pig food and straw. Once we're done with this shifting operation, we can jump into December. There's nothing that needs constant attention over there. Nothing that can't go through a few months of space. Oh, we probably could bring more barley into the grain mill. Have a look at that. What's the wagon builder doing? He's still got no long planks. I don't even know if that's catching our long planks and making us money or not. And I have no way of telling unless I get rid of the coopers. All right, I was going to look at the grain mill and check on our barley. Yep, we could fit more barley in, but we don't need to for a while. We got months on that. Okay, that's all of the corn. Get that consolidated. Maybe decide whether we want to continue the cereal with more corn or what. Cereal factory is dependent on sugar. The bees are eternal, so we don't have to worry about the honey. So it's the sugar and the grains and the raisins, but the raisins are less of a concern because we've got so many of them. I think we're going to run out of something else first, and we're going to end up selling a trailer load of raisins. But right, let's get that. I shouldn't have done that because I wanted it to go. I don't want it to go up there. I want it to go in the silo over here. So I'll have to turn in here. Alright. We'll pull on through and see what's next. Alright, let's have a look. The sawmills are going to be good for another month. We can go visit the preserved food factory and ensure that the rest of these things get pushed in. Alright, that's the end of that potato. And it's just that potato now. What are we looking at on as far as potatoes go? A lot. Are we even going up? Or not? Something going on with this thing. These guys are busted in some way. Huh. Oh, you know, it'd help if I folded it. I'm not sure why these things are busted. It's not loading properly. I don't know. It can color me confused. Okay, something about unloading here or something weird. But anyway, we've solved it. We can go get some barley. And this one, we'll probably move on to January and go deal with the wood chips again. Starting to push. Starting to push through. See about them spinneries. Still have cotton. Yep, it's really all about getting through the cotton now. We'll sell clothes again in May. Don't need to do corn right now, that's for sure. Must have gotten through some canola though. Yep, a little bit. Hey, we can... Now here's the question. Do we pull the barley down with this now? No, we're just gonna sell this. Yep, we don't need that guy now. Oh, we're doing that. Okay, that's over already. Wow. Alright. I think we must be pushing the limits on our sugar is what the deal is here. We're not using a whole lot of it, and it's pretty much full. So it's not really pushing through that fast. Because, you know, our bakeries are using sugar, but they're full. So it's just about as fast as we can get the cake through. All right. We don't need the wheel loader. We don't need the root cart. All right. So let's sell the wheel loader and the bucket and that root cart. And we can sell that bulk haul. think we want to sell that bulk haul yet. Sell the other one though. Let's see. That's it for that for now. We're using all the rest of these buildings still. And we don't need these sheds. Gives us a better view on that stuff anyway. So we don't need that guy. Oops. Don't need the dolly. We are getting through you. 3 and 1, we'll hold on to that for the moment. We don't need that. Got that. That's all of our 3 and 1s, I think. What is that? Okay, that's the quantum. Oh, so we can sell quantums. We sell that one. And we can sell that one. Nope, we're going to keep that guy. Alright. We don't need that pallet pork. Well, we might want that pallet pork for something. Okay. Let's go look at our biogas again. Whatever slurry the pig's got. Find our way all the way through to the pig food. Three more trailer loads, basically. This is going to be it on sugar beet, I'm pretty sure. Wow. Not quite. That's fine. We can definitely get the remaining 1,300 liters into this other one. Means we won't need this sugar beet cutter. What? Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, we're selling it. And another look at sawmills. Still doing good. All 9,000 manure. Yeah, we can lose that biogas plant next month, probably. And it'll definitely get through 12K slurry. It'll probably get through 12K slurry. Alright. We just gotta run that guy out. Right, January. Let's sell some wood chips without super strength on. Do we need any of those? We can use the other. I don't think we need that. In which case we'll use. Yeah, we don't need the charging station either because we're gonna. All right. Opens things up a bit. Alright, we've got our first load of wood chips. They should be fairly valuable right now. Yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. We do need to run into a pole now and then just to make sure they're still there. Alright, so I'm gonna go all the way back over there and get that, which is not going to take up the whole bit, so I might as well go grab what's in the Cooper over here while I remember, because we now own this Cooper over here. I was considering picking up another, like the bakery right over here that's on the only 13K. Okay, well, that's 13K we didn't have. But yeah, only the bakery that there's a bakery right over there by the farmer's market. We could pick that up. But then we would probably need to enable more strawberries and more chickens in order to get through the sugar and the flour for the cakes. Unless we just concentrate on bread at that bakery, and then it would just be flour. So if we go pick this bakery up and just run bread out of it, then the flour will go faster. And we can get through that wheat and barley massive backlog that we have. So I think we will do that. And 50,000, I should have done that earlier. Well, might as well configure it from here since we're here. Alright, so we sell the bread and activate it. And it's just flour. So that'll start rolling hard and process more flour, and that'll be good. So we're gonna go get the rest of these wood chips, and then I think we're gonna call it an episode. Just on a rough count estimate, I think we're probably 8 months from finishing the oak. By then, we'll probably get one more growth stage on the pine, and hopefully that will prove another couple of months, especially if we're careful about taking it. We might end up actually seeing the final stages on that pine, which would be good since we planted it pretty early on. It'd be nice to reap what we sowed fully rather than compromising on a partial harvest, so to speak. But we're just about done with these wood chips. Just got to get this third of a trailer sold, so maybe 90K, maybe 100K. Probably not much more than I know, less than that, because that was 237 for a full one. So maybe 60K ish, 60 or 70K. That's my guess. Let's find out. $90K. I was right the first time. All right. And meanwhile, this farmer has done something weird. I'm not sure what. Obviously, all of these posts are still here, but I'm interested to see if he plants it. How that goes. I suspect they're going to ignore the landscaping and the posts, and they're going to treat it like it was just a standard crop, and if I don't take the contract to harvest it, it's just going to get harvested as if he had removed the posts. Which would be interesting. That old man. Now we can sell that as well. We can sell that, because I'm not going to sell the fertilizer in it. We don't need any of these lines anymore, and we can sell these 2 sheds as well. I want to keep the workshop just in case. The rest of this still operational. Okay, well, that's it for this episode. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time.